Okay, so like I said, this is all about building for your income. Um, this is going to be good information if you're a brand new coach, if you're a brand new coach and you want to eventually start building your business, if you're a brand new coach and you are ready to start building your business, if you've been a coach for a while and you have one coach, two coaches, or whatever. You hear a lot about building your team, and you hear a lot about ranks. And the first rank is an emerald, which means you have two coaches. But I want you guys to really focus on building for income, because here's the thing. While rank is good for the ego, you can say, as like recognition or like a pat on the back or basically your first step, income doesn't pay the bills. Income isn't going to help you be a full-time Beachbody coach, or to be able to stay at home with your children, or like no one's going to be a diamond coach, and just because they're a diamond coach doesn't mean that they get to bring their husband home from his shitty job or whatever. It's the income that's going to have the financial goals and dreams that you guys are after, right? Now, we didn't sign up to be a Beachbody coach solely for the income purposes, but it's the bonus aspect of it that we get from helping people reach their goals while we work towards our own. So in that case, we need to realize we need to know how we're going to build our business the smartest way possible in order to maximize our income potential, no matter where we are at in our business. Does that make sense? Perfect. Okay. So at any point in time, anyone please stop me, because I don't want to make this go overboard by any means. Okay, so I'm going to break down really quick what Emerald is. So for those of you that are brand new, Emerald is having an active coach on your left leg and an active coach on your right leg. I want you guys to know that you're going to have two legs at all times. One's going to always be your weak leg, and one's going to be your strong leg. And your strong leg means it's the one that has the most volume points. It's usually the outside leg, so whichever leg that you're on your upline's leg, if that makes sense. Now, why it's your strong leg is because collectively as a team, the people above you and below you are all building volume on that leg. So if you're a brand new coach, you're not going to have anyone on your other leg. So your strong leg is going to have points already, or volume already. Hi, Corinne.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I just finished putting my girl to bed.
Oh, it's okay. We're talking about building for income. So this is good for you too, because you're a seasoned coach. So you're always going to have a weak and strong leg. But what I want to show you guys is how to maximize being an emerald. So if you guys do not know, besides your commission that you get every week, you also get team cycle bonuses as an emerald coach. And what that means is the team, what's the word? The team conjointively, is that a word? Did I just make that up? They form together as one and create a team cycle bonus, so everybody shares it. If I just made that word up, that's the definition. So put that in the dictionary. It's an extra bonus every week besides just your commission that you make from the purchases through your website. Now, as an Emerald coach, you can max out at $250 every week with team cycle bonuses.
Good.
Write that down. As a diamond coach, you can max out at $2,000 a week for team cycle bonus. This has nothing to do with your own commission, guys. This is just what's on top of that. So what I want to teach you guys is how to max out, either when you get to that point of being an emerald, or you're helping your coaches get to that point of being an emerald. We all want to max out the team cycle bonus. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so who would not want an extra $250 a week or $2,000 a week?
Do you have to be in Success Club first, though?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Okay, so what I want you guys, and so I'm going to tell you guys this. Whether or not you know this before you start building a team, it doesn't matter, because I have been a coach for 3.5 years and I just found this out. So I'm telling you guys, some of you are going to think like, oh, I can't start building my team because I don't know the ins and outs of coaching. I have almost 200 coaches and I'm still learning. Like, obviously, like this is something huge for a team when you're building a team, and people just started talking about this and they've been coaching for 7 years.
Wow.
So I don't want you to hesitate of growing your team because you don't know everything it is about coaching, because like I said, I just found this out and I couldn't help but share it with everybody, because I don't want you guys 3 years down the road to be like, Vicky, why don't you tell me this? Are you crazy? So I want everyone to be able to pass it on to your coaches as well. So the very first thing that you need to do is, are you guys ready for this? It's big time. So when you go Emerald, when you're thinking about growing your business, if you have somebody that's either whoever it is in your life that you're going to be working their business, whether it's a significant other, a parent, who else would you work their business? A brother, a sister, maybe? I don't know. You're always going to want to put that person on your weak leg.
The person that we are working the business for?
Yes.
It could be multiple people, but always, no matter what, all of them on the weak leg?
That depends. Whoever you're going to have soul, like say if you have your mom and your husband as coaches that you work their business, you're probably going to work your husband's more because your combined income. So I would stick with your significant other at least, and then depending on this is getting way above, but depending on where your strong and weak leg is, maybe eventually maybe have your mom or whoever the other person is on your strong leg, because I'll explain it a little bit more in depth. I'm going to try, I know you guys are like, there's lots of different varieties of where everyone is. So I'm trying to, in my horrible English as is anyways, I'm trying to explain it in the best way I can so everyone understands. Okay, so you're going to want to have your significant other on your weak leg. But the next person you sign up as a coach, doesn't matter if they're a discount coach or if they're an actively working coach, you want to put them on your strong leg, which is the leg that has the most volume, which I will show you guys in a screenshot or in a screen share in just a minute. But then I want you guys to put your next 3 coaches on your weak leg. So you're going to have 1 coach on your strong leg and 4 coaches on your weak leg before going back to your strong leg.
Are you going to explain which one is the weak and which one's the strong? Because I'm lost.
So, okay, I'm going to actually screen share you guys so you can see. So I'm going to explain it to you. Okay. So can you guys see my online office right here?
No.
Yes.
Okay. So, this is a bad example because this is my, okay. Let's go here. Okay. So let me move this over here. Okay. So do you guys see my left leg has way more volume than my right leg?
Could you actually move your screen to the left? I don't know if everybody else, because our pictures are covering the left side of your screen.
Is that better?
No, we can't see.
What?
Because we have these screens up, like our pictures or what have you. So we're missing the second half where total starts. We can't see anything in the total, and everything's to the right of that.
Our pictures could move.
You can
yeah? Oh, okay, let's do that. Oh, here we go. Worked for me. Thank you.
Is that good? I'm moving your pictures all over my screen. Okay. So right here, so this is your online office. How you find this, you go to the My Business tab, down to My Volume, and click My Volume tab. And then it will show you your online office. It will show dates, end dates, total PV, customer TV, which is team volume, and then your left volume and your right volume. Now this will show you what leg is your weak leg and what leg is your strong leg. Your strong leg is going to have more volume on it than your weak leg.
Can you, so when I logged into my online office, right where the screen that has like the Success Club points and stuff, doesn't it tell you on that page too? Like your, the right leg has this much volume and the left leg has.
Right, but when you're, okay, so like right here.
Yeah. So
yes, this does show you for the week.
Oh, okay.
But your weeks could be different. You know, if you actually have two coaches, or if you have a coach on your week leg, it could be different. So that's why it's good to go in the My Volume tab to see, like, if you have accumulated weeks, which one is averaging more than the other.
Okay. Your volume is amazing.
Well, I also have like 700 coaches in my downline. So,
you're welcome.
I've been doing this a while.
I have a question.
Yes.
I was told to put my husband on my strong leg, which is the left side, and that's my stronger one. And so can I call Coach Relations and transfer him, or is that going to be a problem?
If he signed up within 3 days, you can have him transferred.
No, he's been with me for a few months.
Okay, so here's the thing. So in some aspects, it changes because, like, it sucks being the one to share this with everybody. My business center is completely opposite of like every other coach. I am on my upline's weak leg. And so technically everything on that same leg should be my strong leg, but all my strong coaches are on the inside leg, which means that it switched. So when I had a husband, I put him on that leg, the strong leg, which I thought was the inside leg. And so eventually I ended up canceling and having him sign up 6 months later, which was beneficial for us anyways, because we couldn't afford 2 business centers to keep them running at that time. I'm not saying that's what you need to do, but just don't work his business as much as you would if he was on your weak leg. Because so the basic reason that you guys want your spouse or someone that you're working their business on the weak leg is because when you're creating a team cycle bonus, you want one to double into the other. So you need 100 volume points to go in to 200 volume points. And if you don't have that much volume points on your weak leg, then you want to be able to work it yourself to be able to get up there. That's why you have a significant other, your spouse or whoever, on that business center. Does that make sense? So like Lori, for you, for your spouse that has your strong leg, you wouldn't really have to focus, like you could just build his business how you want, but not worry about picking up the slack on the weak leg. There you'd actually have to have your coaches doing that part. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so what I have to do is I have to add more people to my
weak leg. Right.
To balance out with the strong one.
Right. Now, even if you guys have 2 coaches or 3 coaches or whatever, how many of you have multiple coaches on your team?
I have 6.
6? Okay. Corinne, what'd you say?
5.
5.
Wow, that's really good.
That's awesome. Allison, how many do you have?
I have 4.
4.
Yeah, I have, but I did it that way. Like I have 1 on my strong leg, and then I'm 3 on my weak leg.
Right, because I posted the video like right after you went Emerald, so you knew about it right away. Okay, so even if you guys have multiple coaches, make sure that you always have more on your weak leg than your strong leg, and here is why: because your strong leg is always going to have that collective volume from your upline and from below you. Like if you guys look in your genealogy, you're going to be like, oh, I don't know this coach below me, or I don't know this person, or, it's because the people above you are adding coaches, and it creates that team cycle bonus to where everyone on that leg can benefit from it.
Okay, so should it be like a 1-in-3 ratio then? Like one on the strong and then 1-in-4?
1-in-4.
Okay.
So with that in mind, Vicky, like we'll say right now, my weak leg has 4 coaches. My strong one has 1.
Okay.
And then I was going to put my next one on the strong one. And I was just going to fill my strong side to get to diamond. But would you suggest I should just go 1 strong, 1 weak, 1 strong, 1 weak, even if it just takes longer to get to diamond?
Well, see, it honestly, so me personally, if I were to do it all over again, I would do your next one on your strong leg, and then I would do 2 more on your weak leg, and then go, because you're going to want to cap out at that emerald, because I'm telling you, there's diamonds that aren't even capping out at that emerald rank.
Oh, I believe it.
How uneven their business centers are, how uneven their legs are. Because they think like they want to put all their coaches on their strong leg, which they just carry. And the good thing about this is you guys need to write this down. You always want to remain active if you're an emerald, because once you become emerald, you get carryover volume. So for every 100 that goes into 200 evenly, you get a team cycle. But if there's any left over, it gets rolled over to the next week. So it continually rolls over. And I'm going to tell you guys this. I wish I knew this million days ago, because I have 70,000 volume points that are rolled over because my legs are so uneven.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. Do you know? I'm gonna do math right here. But here's the thing. I want you guys to know is if you become an inactive coach when you're emerald, you lose your rollover points. Okay.
Oh.
I got to do this math. Just make me sick.
I'm gonna fight really hard not to get like that.
Okay. Do you guys want to know if how much money I could have in team cycle bonus if I were to have all those carryover volume? You guys want to know?
Yeah.
I'd be able to fly all of you guys right here and take you all out. It's $1,260,000.
What?
Yeah.
Like over how many?
As a diamond, every time you cycle, it's $18 times 70,000.
But don't you cap out at 1,000?
Well, I'm saying no, you cap out at 2,000.
At 2,000.
I'm saying if every week I was getting that 2,000 or capping out. See, I'm a 4-star diamond coach. I'm not even capping out at diamond.
Now you're at what? Now it's how much do you cap out at?
It's always. So as a rank, as paid rank, you don't go above diamond.
Oh, okay.
You get like the star diamond bonuses, quarterly, but there's no extra incentive for team cycle bonuses.
Okay.
So that's why it's important to build for income and not for rank, because you will never make, or you can never go higher than a paid diamond. Does that make sense?
I thought and I could be totally wrong because it's very confusing. But I thought it was like when you're diamond, you cycle for the diamond, and then after you cycle again for your 1-star, and then you cycle again for your 2-star, and then you do it again for the 3, and then again for the 4. No.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So the only difference between the star, you get quarterly bonuses if you're 2-star. You get quarterly bonuses if you're 5-star. Quarterly bonuses if you're 10, and then if you're 15. But for every, if you're a 10-star diamond, you get a bonus for 10, 5, and 2-star. So all those 3 add up to whatever. I think 2-star quarterly bonuses are 1,000, 5-star are 2,500, 10-star 10,000. I don't know, something crazy. So if you are 10-star, you get 15,000 every quarter or whatever.
Plus all the commission and everything else, right?
And team cycle bonuses.
Yeah.
But, oh, go ahead, Lori.
I'm an emerald, and it says that I'm a lifetime emerald now because I think you have to keep your status up for 6 weeks or something like that.
Right.
So if you lose that, do you have to start all over again? I mean, what does a lifetime emerald, lifetime diamond mean?
That means that you held your rank for 6 weeks, and you will not have to go back and redo the 6 weeks to hold your rank again.
Okay.
So you will always be considered a lifetime emerald, ruby, diamond, whatever, if you held it for 6 weeks. But if you drop and go back in, it will still say lifetime. It won't have you cycle all over again.
Let's see. Is it better to put our discount coaches on your strong leg?
I don't know. See, here's the thing with discount coaches. Like, I don't have a lot of discount coaches because I don't know. So here's the thing. It's hard to tell who's going to actually be a discount coach. Mm-hmm. Because someone's going to say, I just want to sign up for the discount right now, see how this works for me, see what I want to do with it. Who knows? They may do the 21-day fix and blow their whole office out of the water. Everyone's going to want to buy from them. And then you're going to be like, oh, I wish I would have put them on the other leg, you know? Or someone that you think is going to be a rock star right out of the gate. You're like, oh, I'm going to put them on this leg. And then 2 weeks later, they're like, I just want to be a discount.
Yeah.
You know? So unless you, like, know the person and, like, drill them and interview them, like, 500 times, and you're like, even then, I mean, you can never know how someone's going to work their business, how the business is going to work for them.
Well, I would have thought I was going to be a discount coach myself.
I would have never have guessed. You're always on the leaderboards. You're a rock star.
Oh, thank you.
And here she is thinking she was going to be a discount coach.
I did. Like, oh, we'll see how it goes.
See, you just proved my point.
Exactly, yeah. That's what Renia says too. My upline.
So for all of you newer coaches, does this make any sense to you guys? Because I really, really want you guys to understand. So ask me any questions. Like if you want me to show you anything on my screen share.
How do we switch somebody from one leg to the other?
Okay.
Because they put my husband, I didn't even pick, they put him on my strong leg. I just checked. And so I think it's been like 3 or 4 days.
Okay. So if it's been 3 days, you can email them right now. Email coachrelations@teambeachbody.com and ask to switch.
Okay.
And then maybe even if it's 4 days, they'll.
When I called Coach Relations, they said it's 5 days now.
Oh, 5 days? Oh, that's awesome.
And of course, I had seen all these trainings like on day like 9.
Oh no. Okay, so can you guys see my online office?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to show you guys how to set your preferred placement or how to set a coach. So you guys always want to make sure that you set a placement prior to signing a coach. So there's 2 different ways you can do this. What, Lori?
I said I learned that the hard way.
Oh, I think a lot of us did. Yeah, when I signed up, I signed like 3 coaches before I even changed legs. Like Allison didn't tell me, because Allison didn't know. I was like, oh, I'm just signing coaches. Wait, I'm not Emerald yet? What is going on here? Okay. So there's 2 different ways, but I'm going to show you guys the best way to make sure that they're going to go where you want them to go. So under my business tab, you get on the My Downline and go to graphical genealogy. And that's going to open. And then you're going to go and you're going to click the spot. Like, see how this guy is red right here? Like, you can click a blue spot if you want it to change, and it will say this user has been selected for preferred placement. Would you like to save this change? You would say yes. Like, so right now I have all my coaches going to go on this leg. There is another way you can do it by clicking the first tab, my preferred placement, and just clicking left or right. You never want to mess with the weak outside leg, the first available, or the weak leg first available. You always want to do left or right. But I say veto that completely. Don't even listen to the fact that I just explained there's a second option. Just stick with the first option under graphical genealogy, because there's been times where multiple coaches have did the preferred placement and the coach didn't end up where they wanted them to be, and because of the fact that they thought they placed it, they didn't check it until after the 3 days, which is now 5 days, which is nice. But so you kind of, it gets crummy, especially if like you're shooting for Emerald and 2 coaches end up on the same leg and you don't know. It's kind of a bum deal.
So I have a dumb question. Do you have to do anything special to get these like team cycle bonuses, or do they just happen automatically? I mean, I know you have to have 2 coaches, but
right. So for every, I'm going to make you guys watch a video real quick. Because I'm telling you, Team Psycho bonus is like the hardest thing to explain. So, can you guys see?
Are you doing the toy video?
Oh yeah. Okay. Can you guys see this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully. Can you hear it?
No.
What? Dang it. Okay.
Can you just copy the link and put it in the site and we can watch it then?
Yep. Okay. I will post it in, since all of you guys are not in my downline group, I will post it in the Allison and Vicky group. Okay. I guess I could stop screen share. So I'm not even going to explain it because I'm horrible at explaining it. I've been a coach for 3.5 years and I'm horrible at explaining it. But basically, so here's what I want you guys to write down. So as a diamond coach, I know a lot of us are pushing for the maxing out at Emerald, but I just want you to see where you're at to cap out as a diamond with Team Cycle bonus. So on your strong leg, you need 22,000 team volume points. And on your weak leg, you need 11,000. Now I'm going to tell you guys this. It's good that you guys all know this now, because even my success partner, Lauren, she's also a 4-star diamond coach. Her legs are completely even. Every week, they're the same number. And so she's missing out on so much because, like I said, we just found this out. And she's been the coach a little bit longer than I have. So where mine is a little bit, sometimes they're half and half. Like sometimes one is half than the other, but not much to cap out by any means. So this is why I really want you guys to know how to cap out, how to max out, because it's going to help you in the long run, and it's something that you can carry on to your coaches and let them know.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Now I'm apologizing for those of you who this doesn't make sense to. I promise it will make sense after you watch this video made with toys.
I have a question that's semi-related.
Okay.
So in order to do the cap out, you want to have, do 1-to-4 ratio. And then, but when you, like, if you wanted to rank advanced to diamond, it has to be even, right? You have to have 10 or 5 and 5?
No, you have to have 4 coaches on your left leg and 4 coaches on your right leg, and 1 coach on each leg has to be Emerald.
Okay.
But so here's the thing when it comes to like aiming for a rank. I always want you guys to focus on adding more than needed, because there's going to be sometimes that they're discount coaches, or there's going to be sometimes where people fall off, or sometimes where it doesn't work for them. So if you're pushing for Emerald and you have an iffy coach on one leg and no one else on that same leg, if you're Emerald and you're collecting these team cycle bonuses, saying you're capping out at 250 every week, and then all of a sudden that person's like, I'm going to stop doing this for a month. I'll be back later. And then they're gone. So you know, as an emerald, I always say it's good to be a solid emerald with 4 coaches, or as a diamond, have 2 extra coaches on each leg. So it's kind of like that padding.
They all have to be active?
Yes. Yes.
Can I ask another
Sure.
just coach related question?
Of course.
How do you get coaches to sign on? I just did a sneak peek, and there was really lots of engagement. There are about 40 people in it, and none of them have signed on. And it's like really good with the delivery, the invite, the presentation, but closing, so to speak, has not been as strong.
Well, I think it depends on, or it doesn't depend. It's all about the relationship that you have with them, not so much the sneak peek. Like the sneak peek is really good information, but getting to know them and their goals and what makes them interested in this business in general and what kind of things that they could do with this business and where they can take it is where I think that I personally help a lot of people sign up, because the sneak peek is great. Like, don't get me wrong. I love hosting sneak peeks. That's how people actually figure out, you know, what kind of things we do as coaches and things like that. But I think the initial building of that relationship, getting to know them, getting to know why they want to do this on top of everything is the most important, because then you can see how it could work for them and then get their goals, get them really dreaming about their whys.
Okay, that's a good one. So you use the sneak peek as
two of my brand new coaches on here that just finished a sneak peek, so I guess we can ask them, Missy and Alicia. How did I get you guys to sign up? I bribed them.
Yeah.
Hours.
They're sharing my team cycle bonuses, my $1 million.
I have a coach that did the sneak peek, and she said she was going to sign up yesterday. And so I messaged her and talked to her, and then she's never signed up. And I just feel like I'm kind of like hounding her if I keep messaging her every day. So
okay, well, here's the thing. So I say this a lot, whether it's about a coach or a challenge pack. Sometimes we feel like they're ready, and sometimes they feel like they're ready, no matter what it is, if it's the coaching opportunity or a workout program or whatever. But sometimes they don't realize that they're not ready. Like, you can't help someone unless they're willing to help themselves, no matter what it has to do with. And some people want to do it. Some people are so excited about doing it, but there's something that's holding them back. But, you know, like let her know, say, you know, I'm always going to be here for you. If you're not ready right now, I completely understand, but know that I'm here for you, and keep talking to her. Keep that conversation going. Don't let her slip away, because eventually when she is ready, she's going to know who continued to be there for her.
Okay.
Like, how many times have we said that we're going to do something that we were so gung-ho about doing that we never did because we weren't ready? You know, like, I've done it a handful of times, or 2 handful of times. It happens.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
Okay, I've been coached for like 8 months, I guess, or something like that, and I still have to struggle with patience. I don't know if because when they're all gung-ho and stuff like that, and then they go ahead and lead me on, and then I just got a thing today about, do you want to self-thrive with me? And I'm like, thank you so much that I found something that works really well for me, but thank you for thinking of me, so it was kind of nice. But how do you, I don't know, how do you just, you know, I get so excited and stuff like that, and then I don't want to sound so pushy, and then I get impatient because it's like I'm on a fishing line with a little worm on it, and they're...
Well, first thing is, don't take it personal. Because it's not about you, it's about them. Always remember that. And if they choose to do something else, then maybe Beachbody wasn't for them. But don't ever take it personal. Don't think that it had anything to do with you, because it didn't. And if they're not ready, they're not ready. There's nothing, even if you do push and prod and convince any way, shape, or form, then you're going to continue to having to do that along their journey or along their coaching or whatever. So you never want to do that. So if they're not ready, don't try to push or pull or bring them along. I know it's hard not to do those things, but use your heart and don't take it personal if they're not ready. But let them know that you're going to continually to be there for them, whether or not they do Thrive or Advocare or whatever. You'll support them in any way you can, because in the long run, they'll see where you're at later on doing the healthy way, doing the right way. And then, you know. Does that help?
Some will, some won't, right?
I mean, I'll take a post-workout selfie any day, but I'm not going to post a patch